What is up, my savages? We are back and we are going to start on the channel again. Very excited. As you guys can see, we're at the shop finally on video, and there's the Mach 1. Start working on a couple of things today. Motor's almost done. I gotta go pick up some stuff from Medium Blast that I had cleaned up from the engine. So we're gonna go pick that up here in a little bit and then drop it off with my engine builder, and so he can finish assembling the engine. And then also in the meantime, we're gonna work on some stuff today with the car. Got some new things I need to work on putting in, as far as I got a adjustable clutch cable with a adjustable quadrant kit. So we're gonna be pulling the seat out, climbing under the seat, putting in the new clutch parts. And then also we got a new throttle cable for the car because the one coming out of the car kind of broke a little bit. Same thing, we're also going to be trying to install a, what is that stupid plastic piece called? A cruise control cable. The plastic end broke when I pulled the motor out as well. So long story short, we're gonna be probably putting the car over in that bay over there. We gotta move some cars around here at the shop, and then gonna get her up on jack stands, pull the seat out. We're gonna dive in, hopefully do that here in a little bit, but stay tuned. We're gonna go grab our parts, and yeah, super stoked guys to be back, and super stoked to be making videos and content. We got content again. So yeah, don't know where we're going next, but stay tuned. Don't go away. Okay, boys, so as I said earlier, we're actually here at the shop, and sounds like we got somebody hot rodding around out there. So for those of you who follow the Instagram and have followed the page or the YouTube channel, whatever you want to call it, for those of you who know, I bought this Mach 1 back in March, and I enjoyed it for a month until the motor went. And it just kind of took me a while to kind of make my mind and decisions on what direction I was going to go with the car. I was pondering about doing a built motor for the longest time, and then wound up using some of my funds that I had to do the motor to buy my new truck, which you guys probably see in the background over yonder. So that kind of set back putting the car back together. For a while I was just kind of losing my motivation and interest, mainly just because like I kind of had the car out of sight, out of mind. I didn't want to think about it, and we're to the point now where we're just kind of budgeting, putting a motor together for it, and getting really amped up and really excited about getting the car back up and running again, especially since we got a lot of these really cool goodies that we're going to be showing you guys here in today's video and the next few videos. Just really stoked, really blessed, and very happy to be doing car stuff again, really. Give you guys a quick tour. This is the shop. This is my dad's shop, Brant Racing Enterprises in Lancaster, California. I try to be here when I can, but as you see, we got like this beautiful notchback Fox body that's in here that's getting some work done. This gorgeous 69 Mustang that's in here getting some work done. We got a 68 F100 Camper Special that's getting a full resto setup, wheels, engine, transmission. This whole truck's getting rebuilt. There's a 56 T-Bird under that cover that's getting a 302 swap. This is a full Pro Touring road race build that we've been building for a customer for a few years. It's like a little 88, 89 hatch, full road race cage, doing all the EFI electronics. This car's getting a full small block Ford EFI conversion. All kinds of really cool stuff that we do around here. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true, girl. It's true. Okay, boys and girls, so we're actually finally out running errands. I had to finish a couple of things at the shop. Customer came and needed some nitrous bottles filled, so took care of that first. And now we are actually on our way to Pacific Coast Powder Coat. I had the intake manifold and the timing chain cover medium blasted to kind of bring some of that original shine back. So we're gonna go pick that stuff up right now. I'm pretty stoked. And then we're gonna go meet up with Carlos and drop that stuff off. And yeah, so once we get there, I want to show you guys what medium blasting is and why I went that route. And I'm pretty excited to see the parts myself. So we'll be there in just a few minutes. Guys, I cannot stress enough how happy I am with how this turned out. Man, I gotta say, I am so stoked. The manifold turned out amazing. He did the timing chain cover too. For those of you who don't know what medium blasting is, they basically just clean the stock castings to pretty much bare and they make it nice and pretty. Shout out to Pacific Coast hooking it up. Check these guys out. They do amazing work. They really do. So we're gonna get this thrown in the truck and we're gonna head over and see my engine builder Carlos. But again, huge shout out to Kevin and Brandon over here at Pacific Coast Powder Coat in Palmdale. If you want a good, like honestly insane quality work, and they're really good and fair about their pricing, hit them up. I'm gonna put a plug in there for you guys. But again, any of your powder coating needs, Pacific Coast, I swear by them. I really do. So, but we're gonna go ahead and get this stuff thrown in the truck, and we'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, so we just wrapped up over here at Carlos' shop. I didn't really record over here. I didn't want to be weird or rude or disrespectful. I don't know if he likes being on camera or not, so kind of just made this real quick. We dropped the parts off, and the motor's actually not here. It's at his new shop. He's kind of moving out right now of this shop over here, and he's got a new shop that he's going to be working out of. So when we go pick up the motor, maybe you'll see it, maybe not. I'm not sure yet, but at the same time, as of right now, he has almost everything he needs to finish putting the motor together. I'm going to run and grab a couple of things that I still need to get for the setup, new alternator and a new water pump that he's going to need to finish assembling. And if anything, I could just probably put that stuff on when I pick up the motor from him next week. But pretty stoked, making progress. So as of right now, I think we'll see you guys back at the shop because we're going to start working on some stuff on the Mach 1. And what is up, everybody? All right, so we're back at the shop. We got those errands taken care of. You got to see how sick the manifold turned out, getting it medium blasted. I'm very happy I did that. I think it's going to be nice and clean, and she's going to look nice and tidy in the car. So since I've been back, I already started cleaning some stuff up, and we got the car in the shop. Oh my God, I have been waiting for this for so long. The shop's just been so full and so busy all the time that I never really have room to work on my own stuff in here. And with it being wintertime, it gets down into like, you know, the 40s and the 50s during the day. And that's cold for California. I mean, we're used to 70, 80 degree weather. Not to mention it's been cooling down even more this week. We're getting down into like the 20s in the evening. So working outside kind of sucks. But the car's in the shop. So we got some stuff we're going to go over with you guys really quick. So check this out. Okay, so this is what we are going to start working on. We got a new adjustable clutch cable for the car. There's actually an adjustable cable in the car already. I'm going to take this one out and just use it as a spare just in case. I mean, if I got a new one, I might as well just put the new one in. So we got a brand new adjustable cable. We got a nice little sweet aluminum firewall adjuster. Hardware for the firewall adjuster. The clutch quadrant. So I ordered this off of LMR, I think. This is just a 2-prong. I didn't get the crazy 3-prong one because there's like no sense to it. You always usually want to get at least this hook because you want the most tension on the cable. Second hook comes in handy if you need to, if your table stretches a little bit.
you could kind of put some slack and stretch it back and tighten it up on the second cable. If you ever needed to kind of use some of the additional slack left in the cable, or just whatever your adjustment preference is. But these cars, you're usually here anyways. So we got the clutch quadrant set up, and then right here we got a new throttle cable. The one in the car is kind of fraying. I can kind of show you guys what happened when I pulled the motor out. Our throttle cable, look at that thing. It's just breaking off. Yeah, so I don't really feel comfortable running a cable like that, so I went ahead and got a new cable for the car. And then also, last but not least, another thing that I broke when I pulled the motor out was the cruise control cable. So I have really no idea what I'm getting myself into with this one, but I want to get this stuff done before we actually put the car back together, especially since the engine's coming and I don't want to have to worry about this later. All right, guys, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get this thing jacked up so we can get to work. We're going to have to go ahead and pull that seat right there, you know. We're going to pull that seat out, and so that way we can get room to access getting under the dash and get the cables and everything pulled out. And I might show you, might not. We'll find out in a minute. And I forgot what it's like to work on cars and how dirty you get. I got really dirty because this floor is dirty. So, car's up on the jack stands now. Yay. And then trying to figure out what I'm going to start working on first. I'm probably going to do the cruise control cable last. Throttle cable is going to be fairly easy. We're probably going to go ahead and just dive right into the clutch setup and let her rip. But before I can get started, because it's such a pain to get underneath the dash in these cars, I'm going to go ahead and get this driver's seat pulled out, and then we're going to go ahead and pull this driver's seat out. Hey, look at all this extra room for extra activities. Yay. Now I got room to get in here and check out her undercarriage. And it sucks. Ugh. I forgot how to do this. I gotta remember how to do this. It's been so long. What do I do? I need a light. Well, boys and girls. This car is continuing to surprise me. So I climbed underneath the dash, started looking at the cables and everything, and there's already one of these billet firewall or quadrants in the car. So that's got me kind of shocked. So kind of cool. I mean, it's spare parts now, I guess. Maybe we'll just save this later on if we get another car for the channel. But yeah, so I don't really need this to put in the car. However, I still do need to remove the cables and get the new throttle cable installed, and then also get the new clutch cable installed and the firewall adjuster. So we're gonna start on that now, I think. Yeah. Spare parts. Yay. Okay, so I really need to work on this working on while filming and filming while I'm working on stuff, because I totally got ahead of myself and kind of just already started finishing stuff up and realized I wasn't even filming. and I probably should have been doing that if I want my YouTube channel to not suck. So if you guys can see my fancy billet firewall thingamajig, this guy right here, we got it all put together. So when you're putting this cable in to the firewall adjuster, there's a grommet that you need to remove, and you need to file down the plastic ends because you want play, a little bit of play between this and this, so that way when you're adjusting it for your clutch, you want to be able to freely turn that and have no movement with the cable. So yep, I'm somewhat pleased with it. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, a little happy we got some stuff accomplished today. Found some stuff out while I was working on the car that it already did have a firewall adjuster in it, which is kind of cool. Had a nice shiny billet one up in there. So I also saw some stuff that kind of was a little weird and questionable. I know the previous owner put a weird horn in this thing that doesn't really work worth a crap. And then there's some weird goofy wiring going on. It looks like there was a jumper repair made on like the brake light switch with speaker wire. Kind of scratching my head on that one. I could tell in the couple of owners it's had work done to it, and it had some real janky work done to it, but she's in good hands now. Kind of sucks that, you know, we're going through the whole spiel putting a new motor in the car, but is what it is. I'm kind of excited. She's going to be a whole new animal, and she's going to be a little more personalized to my taste. But other than that, I hope you guys like the content of today's video. Wasn't that exciting, but I try to keep it somewhat exciting for you guys, and plus trying to work on keeping videos short so you guys actually hang out and watch them. So until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for when I drop my videos. I don't really have a scheduled plan yet. I'm gonna try and at least get 1 to 2 videos out a week. Gonna be doing some stuff with the truck pretty soon. I got some stuff coming in for that, and then also the motor again will be done for this hopefully by the end of next week, and won't be too far away to get back to driving the Mach 1. So again, guys, please help with that continued support. Hit that comment button, send me some messages, let's chat, and until next time, stay savages. We'll see you guys later.